So guys, I know you can't really tell that it is pouring here. Well, it's kind of slowed down a bit. There's Carson standing with the rain jacket. You can see it in the water though. It's raining a good bit. All right here. It's coming down. Earlier we were in some. You should have put your waders on. We were in some like hurricane type weather out here. Well, I don't know if you were, but the winds out here were really bad. The waves were coming up, and I tried to ride through it on the jet ski, and I started bleeding because of how hard the water was hitting me. My neck started bleeding, yeah. And so, either way, we're out here. We're gonna try to do some catfishing. Gonna try to tear them up. The other night I went out with my dad. We got 3 in like 30 minutes, and we're trying a different spot. We'll get back to y'all. All right, guys. Carson's rigging up the stuff. Wishing he had a pair of frog togs like I do, but you know how it goes. Some people just aren't as bright as others. We got 3 rods here. This will be kind of like the final setup. Well, we got 4 rods, but 3 of them are his, is what I was trying to say. So kind of there, down to a swivel, and down to a circle hook. That's mine.
Some people aren't bright as others. Y'all hear that?
So we got, Carson got 2 more. What are they called? What type of rods did you get? You got 2 more for striper fishing?
Yeah, 2 pin reels.
2 pin reels with 2 H2O Express rods. So pretty soon in another video we'll be dropping down some herring and trying to catch some striper. But we're going out here and trying to carry. Goodness gracious, we're gonna try to tear up some catfish tonight, and check out our last video that we're gonna be.
I know Jennings, he ain't the brightest person, so
yeah,
his words kind of get mixed up sometimes.
Yeah, well, I have to do all the talking, so that makes it tough too. But y'all check out the last video. We did a Frank's Red Hot catch and cook. Well, we're a little behind on our stuff, so we're gonna do it tomorrow morning. But this video will get posted later. So yeah, we'll get back to y'all. We got a fish out.
Alright guys, Jennings doesn't know I'm filming. I was just kind of wanting to show y'all his stupid outfit.
You don't talk very quiet.
Anyways, he looks like somebody that runs like a forester company. I mean, he's all decked out in this rainproof, and look at that hat. Like, I don't even know what's up with that.
You got the fishing hat to keep the water off your face.
And then, he's trying to stay dry with flip-flops on. And they're my flip-flops. So,
okay, I'm just saying, you got the Carolina hat, representing. You got this, you know, you gotta keep the water off your face. You got the frog togs to stay dry. And I got the pants, so when I sit down, unlike this idiot, my butt doesn't get soaked. Alright.
Yeah, he's a sissy. He can't really, he can't handle the wet and cold. You know, we'll get back up here when we got fish. Out.
So guys, we're gonna start out fishing with some scrimps. That sounded better in my head. Either way, we got the
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take this jacket off.
Good idea. It's hot out here. It's not raining like we thought. They were calling for severe thunderstorms. Don't see those.
It ain't so severe. Not saying that won't change, but like right now, we done fished.
Nice and peaceful, and man.
We get back down there on the lake, which is good. You know,
we got herring frozen. We got shrimp frozen. And after night, hopefully we'll have some catfish frozen. But we're gonna do, this would be, you wanna do this as a bait comparison video? Oh, the herring? Yeah, they're bad. They smell bad.
Dude.
Yeah, they're like throw up in your mouth bad. Catfish love them. Do that again. Smell it. Give it a good smell. Carson's about to throw up. Oh, that's great. Alright, so we're going to do a bait comparison. We're going to do shrimp.
Looks like Jennings is going to be baiting our hooks tonight.
And I brought a small washcloth that we'll bait them with because I knew they were going to be super smelly. We'll see which one works better. We'll let y'all know. We'll get the job done, hopefully, before it starts raining. We're going to stay out here till about 1. Catfish are real weird fish. They get in like these striking periods where they hit like 2 or 3 at a time, and then they don't hit. Oh my gosh, what is up with that?
I need a bait knife and a vomit bucket.
We'll get back to y'all with Carson throwing up. Here, guys, Carson's got himself a fish on the shrimp. You got a fish on the shrimp.
Oh, he's got me in that buoy.
He's got you around the buoy. You gonna be able to fight him around it? I'm gonna put the flash on. I'm gonna have to cut it real quick. So guys, the catfish has caught himself around the buoy. I have to give him a minute.
Uh-oh.
Snap off.
No, I just don't know about getting him back. Oh, you might have got out.
What if we just pull up and try to unwind it from up top? Can you tell what side it starts on? There he is. Little boy. Let me grab the net. There's one. Got him in the net. Alright, walk back here with me, Carson. On the shrimp. One on the shrimp. We only had one line out with shrimp. We got two out with herring. Oh, let's go finger this line out. Getting a bite on that one. Is it, or is it just dragging bottom? Either way, we're gonna tend to this guy. Pretty good size right there. He'll be a fish fry tomorrow morning. Next fish is mine.
Right. This will get everything back straight, set the lines.
Alright, so we're trying to give our catfish some water here. He's bleeding out. Yeah, we're working on it. Carson's filling up a water bottle. We forgot to bring a bucket. We'll trade off in a minute because this is going to be a real long process.
Jennings is about to have his turn on it.
There you go.
Wow.
Carson can do a little talking about the fight.
So yeah,
We'll flip that back down.
my bad. Oh. Alright, here's bucket. Oh, I'm sorry. Alright, there. Oh crap. Alright. So the rod was in this rod holder. Y'all can see the reflector off that buoy. The rod was probably in about 5 foot of water. 6.5 right here. I saw the fish biting. I was in the middle of tying on another rod. Saw the fish bite, grabbed it, got me in the buoy. The anchor wasn't all the way tight, so I was able to pull us to the buoy. Twirled the line around the buoy and he got out. So then I reeled him in. Jennings put the net job on him. And we unhooked him, and now we're in the process of trying to fill up the live well with a like 16-ounce water bottle. So, fish back up to y'all, and we got another fish on the line. Out. Alright guys, Jennings has got a fish on.
It feels like a little one.
He feels like a little one.
Yeah, we got him off the bat. I can flip him first.
No.
I won't net him, but he's a little one. Whoops, there we go.
Hey, but that ain't the fat. The fat is. Jennings.
He flew right up out of the net.
Wait, hold on. That's a flathead.
Are they good?
Yeah.
It looks kind of funky.
It's a flathead. Alright guys, we just caught this little flathead. Yeah, it's a little flathead. Alright, so Jennings is going to start taking him off the hook. And I'm going to check this other rod because it was acting funny when I started the film. So, we'll catch y'all back up and got another fish out.
So guys, we haven't even got the other one off. Carson just set the hook. How's he feel?
Good.
I literally just recast that rod 15 seconds ago. It's got shrimp. All three are shrimp, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yep, so we're 3 for 3 with shrimp. That one had shrimp on it.
That one's up there got hair.
The one in the back actually did have herring, didn't it? How's he feel?
Feels alright.
Carson's fighting him like a man. Manhandling him. Oh, we're stuck on that. Oh, so when I try to flip a fish, it's not okay. But when you do it...
I didn't think the fish was that big.
Okay, yeah, they're both pretty small.
But they're
Considering that one's about the size of my foot, so that one's about a foot and a half. Alright. I'm gonna get the hooks out of these.
Alright, Jenny's has got another one on. We think, just by the way it's jumping, maybe it's a gar. But then again, could just be a nice catfish.
Just jump up out of the water and trip over the anchor.
Could be
I don't know if they'd be in this shallow, but it's fighting. It feels like it's not huge, but it feels like it's fighting pretty well for what it is.
Hold on, guys. Let's get another bite. Still got it?
Yep. Come on, bud. It's a cat, I think, just by the way it's fighting.
Think it's a nice cat?
Yeah, I think it's just decent.
Hey, he's decent. Get him over here. Decent cat, guys. That's not a, is that a striper?
I think it's just a cat. Oh my gosh, he's diving in there.
Get him, just pull him back over
Oh my
here.
gosh.
Dang, he's putting up a good fight.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, I've never seen such an active catfish for that size to be jumping at all.
Yeah, he came and jumped up out of the water.
Oh, he's heavy. Nice channel catfish right there, boys.
That is on shrimp.
Shrimp. No, herring.
that
herring.
one's on herring, I
Herring,
think.
herring.
So what's that? 2 and 2, right?
Yeah.
All right, what is he? A channel?
Huh? Yes, channel fish. Where's the little? Okay, there they are. Never mind.
All right, you want to show them how to get it out? All right, so
Guys, we're using these circle hooks, and they kind of bend over. So what you want to do is you want to take whatever your utensil is that you're pulling it out with, and you want to twist it, and you just want to kind of keep twisting with the
they are hard to get out.
circle hooks going like that. So that's kind of how you.
Just yank it out. You got your
like
cat
that.
there, still good. Oh, just about fell down. Oh, you can see that yellow meat really right there. We got a new recipe we're gonna try tomorrow. No, we don't. Wrong video. Whoops. Well, actually, could try it.
Hold on, Jay.
What's she doing? Getting out of the room or something?
I'm getting my dang.
Thanks. Person's got the tackle box of mystery. So much stuff in there. Oh, okay. Bad idea.
All right, yeah. That's the fish we just.
Hold up, back up so I can. Here, I'll walk this way.
These particular kind is called a jumping cat. I'm just kidding. But yeah, nice fish.
All right, Carson, let's get a picture of him. Dang, that's a pile of them. Just so y'all know, I carried them the other half of the way. So, yeah, that's a pile. Man, we're going to try a few different methods of cleaning these. I found 1 or 2 others. And, yeah, we'll just see how it goes. Abby, come here. All right, so we're going to try to show y'all that, as well as get a cool thumbnail here. And we'll get back to you, folks. Got one, guys. A tiny sucker, it sounds like, or a flopper. Strapper, gar, catfish.
He's tiny.
It's tiny.
I don't think he is. It's just right there at the boat.
Yeah, he looks like it. Here, let me move out of your way. Man, guys, 5th one. That's on shrimp or.
It might be a tiny one.
And I wanna know. Jamming out to some old country tunes. Man. Nice. Best or second best yet.
No, I say that's the best.
That's probably, if not the best, definitely close.
The best. I don't know if you think that all the fishes,
We're jamming out. I let Carson play his music tonight. It's a little more PG. There it is. That's another, I just lost my words. What's it called? It's another,
got him. He barely hooked.
channel cat. Is that it?
Actually, check that.
You
He
think
was
so?
barely hooked.
He's got a little different coloration than the other ones.
Yeah, he's also bigger than all the others.
Next one's mine. Alright, there he is.
What'd you just say?
So next one's mine.
Oh, yeah. I thought you said this.
Carson only catches big fish. No, I'm just kidding. That's a lie. The point of those things is so that you can hold on to them, stupid. Back him up for me. I'm trying to get him on video. There you go. Walk right there. Perfect. Look at that. There he is. How much do you think he is? 6 pounds?
Yeah, probably about 6 pounds.
You think 6?
Probably about 6.
Alright,
Guys watching it.
yeah, that's what we're working with. Yeah, he's the biggest, I think. Those two are close, but I think he's the biggest. Either way, makes for a nice fish fry. Carson and I need to get some Everglades seasoning. Now guys, let me show you kind of what we're working with. These help you get really down into the catfish's mouth and get the hook out for if they swallow it, and most of the time we've discovered they do. These help you grab the catfish, just pull down, put it on their mouth, open it, and you can hold them open, because catfish, if you put your hands in their mouth, they will crush your hands. But with shrimp and catfish, shrimp and herring, we've done pretty well. We've done pretty well tonight. This will be a nice fish fry, huh, Carson? There's the knife. Alright. We're gonna put on a piece of shrimp. We'll get back to you. So guys, the sky keeps going from like green to blue to white. Carson saw it 3 times. I saw it once. Trying to figure out if we can get it on video, see what it is.
Y'all comment if y'all know. I don't know about the northern lights. We ain't got none of them.
Man, it's kind of crazy. It went from green, like, it was like intense green. It wasn't like.
Unless me and Jenny that went haywire, I swear that thing just went like green, blue.
It wasn't faint, and that was pretty much the whole dang sky. Of the whole sky over Lexington. I don't know if they've got a light show going on, but it lit up the whole sky. It's weird. If anyone knows what that's about, let us know. It wasn't like fireworks either. It was weird.
All right, guys. Jennings has got a nice fish, whatever it is. So, or decent. So we're sitting here. We were just kind of talking about,
Doing our next challenge video.
Yeah, and this one just kind of pounded it. So
we might have that line, Carson.
I don't think so. I think we're good. I think you're good. Cause this all the way back there, and the line's not really doing anything. Yeah, cause this actually all the way up there, it's just the wind's blowing it. Line making it look like it's back there. I think you're good.
Oh my God! This is number 7 if we get him in. It almost looks like a gar. There's like dead weight that's just running, so I'm gonna try to fight him slow. Yes, it is.
All right, slow down, Jay. Man, that's just monolithic. It's no braid on that line. Oh, shoot. I just tighten the line. I need to tighten the line on this run. Guys, I know it's not good filming quality, but like,
Always going under the boat.
whatever this fish is, it's either a nice cat, a gar. Wouldn't call it a turtle.
No, definitely not a turtle.
Oh, Jay. It's
A good one. He hit it pretty well too. He's fighting like that.
He acted like a catfish when he hit it. Still fighting like a catfish?
Fighting like a, yeah.
Just keep doing what you're doing, Jay. Don't horse him.
Let him kind of wear himself out, guys. So guys, we're not gonna pretend like we're experts. But one thing you're gonna want to do when you've got fish like this is just let them wear themselves out. Especially like we don't have insanely heavy tackle on here, like Carson was saying. There's no braid. So
And a lot of times when you get a big fish that's running like this, you want to reel in some of the other lines around it that's close by, because they'll get together and start like rubbing friction, and that'll sometimes cause it to pop, or it'll just cause a mess, and you won't be able to do anything with it.
Carson, you're getting tired. I can feel it in this dive. Not in that dive. Man, this is the best fight of the night. I'm gonna drop the drag a little bit so he doesn't pop me off.
I mean, this is...
I consider this to be a good fight for Lake Murray.
Yeah.
I mean, so guys,
Considering that's a heavy rod.
You don't really want to horse them. Just kind of let them do their thing.
Oh, shoot.
Try to keep them
Motor,
out
get
from
on this
under
side of the
the
boat. Get on.
Okay. Try to keep him out from under your boat.
Nice cat.
And he's foul hooked, I think, might be one of the problems.
No, I mean, it's a nice fish.
Man,
Oh.
he's a good one, too. Man, he fought crazy.
I mean, that's a pretty nice catfish. Circle hook. Put it right where it's supposed to go.
Man, what a fish.
Good job, Jennings, on that fight, man.
Next one's yours. You gotta show me up.
Alright, I'm gonna unhook this fish, start getting those lines back out.
So back to what Carson was saying, this is probably the biggest one of the night. You want me to get it crushed and you can put those lines out?
No, go ahead and start putting the lines back out.
I'm gonna line this way, right?
Make sure there's still bait on there, though. But I'm gonna fill me in on these guys.
That was on shrimp. As you see on there.
He was?
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of wherever. Guys, in true, like being honest, I feel like it's not so much
The spot?
the spot. I mean, not so much the bait, but I feel like it's more the spot. Like I feel like if there's a herring sitting there rotting away, they're gonna hit that. I feel like if there's a shrimp sitting there, I feel like they're gonna hit that. I feel like it's just all about.
Cause see, y'all heard Jennings' opinion, but we're both gonna give our opinions. I feel like it's neither the spot or the bait. As long as you got a bait on there that stinks, I think you could catch a catfish. I think it's the time of night you're doing it.
Oh, I'm just saying like the cast. Like if you can get it where they're swimming.
No, but I'm not like denying what you're saying at all.
You need any help back there first?
Should be good.
You good?
All right, guys, I'm gonna stop. So we'll catch back up to y'all.
We need to rebait that.
Out.
So guys, like we've done in the last couple of videos, we're going to show you how to clean these catfish. What we do is we like to start off skinning them. This is one of the smaller ones. So all you do is make a little incision right behind the head on both sides. And then get your catfish skinners. You can get them at Walmart, Dick's, Academy, Bass Pro Shop, Cabela's. Really anywhere that sells fishing goods.
You know, your local sporting goods
Yeah,
store.
I mean your local sporting goods, all that stuff. I mean you can find it there. The smaller they are, the easier they are to skin. Just because the camera's on, we can't get this one. But isn't that the way it always works?
Yeah.
The last one we got was literally probably one of the easiest fish we've ever skinned. It was that little baby catfish. So this is one way of doing it. is just taking the skinners to them. It's taking us a second here. And get it figured out.
Hold it.
Alright.
Almost.
Almost. There's one last little bit, and we're going to show y'all. So, guys. Yeah, you did. So, here's where you make the incision right here. Behind this fin, front of this fin. That's the head. So, a little bit back.
Hey, don't throw any of it.
So, guys, there are two ways to skin a catfish. Or two that I know, or that I've found out. The one that I like to do is take your knife right here behind all the fins and stuff. And cut down. You're going to do the same on this side. Just kind of connect it and cut down. Hole in there. And what you're going to want to do is, I'll let Carson skin it. You're going to want to hold right here. See where my fingers are going right into those cuts. You want to get a good piece of skin. And you want to just pull like that. Pull down, take off the skin chunk by chunk, piece by piece. You're also going to want to get these catfish skinners. You can get them at Dick's, Academy, Sportsman's, Cabela's, Bass Pro Shops, any sporting goods place near you, really. And you're really going to want to, well, Carson and I are real particular. We like to get all the skin off, even down to the tail, just so you get as much meat as you can. And, so guys, sorry, the phone died, but, here's the next way. And I've only seen it, never done it, but you're going to want to start out the same, from my understanding. Actually, Carson, will you video this? If you can flip that camera.
The Jennings is hooked into another fish.
This is we miscounted, this is number 8. We got them laying right there, some of them.
This is just some of them, I just put 2 back. Let me get the net. We've got a mess. You know, every time we've been getting fish finally straightened back, there's another one bit. We get him in and he causes a mess. Hold on, guys, I gotta set y'all down for a second.
He's a little tricky. Oh no, he's not even close yet. We chunked this one way out. I can even net him. Let me see if I can work on my self-netting skills.
Well, too bad that happened to bite on the smallest rod we got. Jenny's is gonna try to do a self-netting job. Well, I don't even know what time it is. It is, right now at the moment, it is 11:32 at night.
Dang, I don't know if it's because this rod or this fish is good. Sorry.
And I would say Jennings, just by judging, that's probably a mediocre.
Yeah.
You sure you don't want me to net him?
Nope. Give me some light down there.
Oh, not down that way.
He's a good one. Watch this, fellas. Just bring him right on in. Ah.
Jennings with his self-net job.
Too
Hey, don't
easy.
break that rod, break that.
All right,
Come back here with him when you get. Is that shrimp?
that was indeed, I believe, the last shrimp. Alright, I don't want to jab you in the eye.
This is number 8.
Just slap him into the pile. Just another one in the boat.
Oh, he should be able to get out. I'm not saying anything. I should be able to get him. Alright, guys, we're going to unhook this fish. We'll be back with you.
Nice sized fish right at the boat, going under it, pulling the rod in the water. Oh my goodness. You need me to reel this other line in?
No, it's good.
I mean, Carson, that couldn't have been 10 feet from the boat, right?
It was.
And I went, man, I said, we're not getting anything on that. And he goes, nope, we'll be fine. And, I mean, it was 19 seconds ago. Well, from the time we started this video. And that isn't a made-up time. That's the time that was on the watch. Pulling the rod into the water. Is it a gar, cat?
I don't know. Every time we said we thought it was a gar, it's been a nice catfish.
Hopefully it's just another nice catfish.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Not that huge, but it's meat.
12 o'clock fish because
So the 12 o'clock bite is on.
even though it's not 12 o'clock.
Well, it's like 11:15. Close enough to call it. What are we gonna say? The 11:15 bite?
No.
It's the 12 o'clock bite. Yeah, gum, dude. That thing was probably eating the cheese sticks I was throwing in.
Probably literally was.
That'll be a nice addition to our live well. Woo. That's number 8, I believe, folks. Man. Carson and I were out in the wild. We'd be doing all right. Speaking of being out in the wild, we're coming up with a video idea. We're thinking we're gonna do Carson, Gavin, Jacob, and I. If y'all don't know Jacob, check out. It's called I don't know what it's called. It's like catfishing at its finest or something. And we're catching all these catfish in a pond. It's really fun. But we're gonna do. Everyone gets $10, a full tank of gas, and fishing line. And we're gonna have to buy the stuff and survive out on an island for 3 days. We're only gonna eat. Well, we'll have some food, but we're gonna eat the stuff that we catch and some of the stuff that we buy. And the goal will be to survive on a Lake Murray island for 3 days. So that's the goal. If we get all these catfish, we'll be doing all right. So that was shrimp.
No, that was part of his gills.
Oh, that's part of its gills. I believe we're 5 for 7 with shrimp, right? I mean, 5 out of the 8 fish are shrimp. Either way, we'll get back together. I'm gonna help him get this off and get some more in. Literally just flipped this herring 5 feet. I bet you it's not 5 feet from the boat. And Carson just set the hook on a nice fish.
Wait.
Carson, how long ago did we cast that out? Like, I mean, we couldn't have cast that out much more than 30 seconds ago. Guys, today Carson and I are trying smoked catfish. This Wednesday, actually I don't know when we'll upload it, but this Wednesday we're going on a survival island, like part 4, but this one's gonna be good because we finally can fish. We've got the charcoal smoker going. Letting that get heated up so we can make some good smoked catfish. We got a recipe we're gonna try. We'll let y'all know if it's any good. Yeah, I mean, great day. Carson and I are going catfishing tonight. We got some herring. We're gonna tear them up, hopefully. We'll let you know how they taste. I like to let my charcoals get like red, flaming hot, and so. Then we have some hickory wood soaking in water in a 5-gallon bucket. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it in here. I gotta clean that out actually. We're gonna let this get to like 225, 250, and we're just gonna see how it goes. Well, I don't know actually. I might look that up because I thought that 225, 250 might be good, but I've only ever cooked like chicken or ribs with a smoker, so we'll figure that out. But I would imagine it'd be around 225, 250. I let it go a bit too long. All that you gotta do is relight it and let the charcoal go. Carson's here. Got the wood. We're gonna try to get this cooked up nice and quick so we can go catfishing. Alright, yay, we're smoking the catfish. Carson finally got here, we're videoing. I did not fillet these, my friends filleted these. They didn't want them, I kept them. So just know when you see something like that coming off of a 4-pound catfish, wasn't me. We're also gonna smoke this avocado, don't know how it'll taste. But here's what we're working with. We got lemon,
Talk a little louder.
we got lemon, orange, Old Bay, salt, pepper, olive oil, butter. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do half with the orange. We're just gonna squeeze that on there. We'll do half with the lemon.
Where'd you get this recipe?
I just came up with this recipe. So we're gonna drizzle some olive oil on them. Well, I actually saw some of this stuff figured it might taste all right. And then what I think you want to do is probably try to brush it in. Okay, the brush isn't working with me. All right, you probably want to try to brush it in right there. And if any of y'all have a good smoked catfish recipe, let me know, because we're kind of getting sick of fried catfish and
or fried any fish.
Fried any fish. So if y'all have a good smoked fish recipe, let me know, and or comment that below. I mean, and
I feel like you should apologize.
what?
Never mind.
Okay, and then we're gonna do lemon juice on this half, orange juice on this half, and I think you're just supposed to kind of drench it. Maybe not that much. Now what we're gonna do
You
is
start videoing me and let me do the orange.
Yeah, I'll let you do the orange. Orange is the most fun part. You go ahead and do it. I'm just kidding. Watch, but you want to dice the orange up like this, guys? I'm gonna let Carson do it. That way you can just squeeze it real easy.
You can do one. I don't care.
Okay, I'll do one. So on this half, like I said, I think it was these that have lemon juice. So you're just gonna want to drizzle it on there like that. I think it should taste pretty good. And now I'm gonna film Carson doing it.
Come here, Carson. Alright, so you gonna take it? Bring it on top of it.
True pro. Now he's taking a bite.
Why do you use such a good orange?
True chef right here. Man. True chef. Okay. Now you film, put the orange down.
I'm eating my orange, shut up.
So now what you're gonna wanna do is take a little bit of salt. Sprinkle it on there, all angles. That sounds great. Just load it with salt. From what I've heard, I don't know if that's true. I guess we'll taste it. Load it with pepper. So guys, this is going to take about another 2 minutes. Not just the pepper part, but the actual pre-cooking part.
So y'all seen all y'all really needed to see. All we're gonna do is put some Old Bay on there.
Now, what I like to do is take the Old Bay and finely coat it. I need to get some Critter Getter from Mullet Man, for those of y'all who have heard of him. It looks like he's got some good stuff. And some Everglades. That's what else Carson and I were talking about.
That's off of Deer Meat for Dinners.
Off of Deer Meat for Dinners channel.
Love Deer Meat for Dinner.
He knows how to cook, I bet. Alright, and then now we're probably going to want to flip this over and do the same on the other side.
Yeah.
But we'll just let y'all see it when it's cooking. So,
Out.
So guys, that is the catfish. Looks real good. We put some butter on it and it got nice and crispy. Carson, the taste?
Delicious.
It is? It's delicious.
Mhm.
How's it compared to the fried catfish?
Delicious, man. Love it.
In all seriousness though, is it good?
It's good. I'm being
It's good.
serious.
Oh, it's hot.
Yeah, it's got
It's
hot.
very hot. Man, that got nice and crispy.
Yeah, it did.
I tried to bite earlier, it's pretty good. We might have let it get a little overcooked, but look at that, fellas. And there's that nice white meat. Right? You can't really tell with the flash. But, right now we're honestly not hungry because we got some pizzas. But I think I'm gonna taste it real quick.
Not bad.
Whew, hot.
If it was tougher, it would honestly be like steak.
It's good. It's like it low-key tastes like mahi-mahi.
Yeah.
That is actually pretty good. If I wasn't stuffed, I'd down all this. But we let it smoke for like 4 hours. 4 hours at 150 to 200, as you can see. Nice and crispy. I think the orange and the lemon add a nice little kick to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just put some like citrus on there. It tastes pretty dang good.
Yeah.
The Old Bay kind of died off the taste. Still good though.
I tell you what though, if you know, if you're familiar with catfish, you know they got that little like brown kind of meat. That's not good like this.
No.
If you get a bite of that one, you're gonna spit it out. It's still got the same texture. It's just fishy.
Yep. So you want that good quality white meat right there. And it is actually really white meat. I know y'all are probably thinking that's just a flash, but that's kind of the color of the meat. That is really good.
Yeah.
I would definitely recommend trying this to the subs.
Yeah, that's definitely.
I would definitely try that. Especially if you're bored of fried fish, I'd try that. We're going to package this up and eat it tomorrow. Like and subscribe, guys.